there have been a lot of concerns over the incoming administration's nomination of the outspoken vaccine skeptic RFK Jr. He's supposed to be running the Health and Human Services, and it was addressed during a press conference yesterday. Take a look.
What about the polio vaccine?
Well, I'm a big believer in it, and I think everything should be looked at, but I'm a big believer in the polio vaccine.
Do you want RFK Jr. to revoke any vaccines?
No, I want him to come back with a report as to what he thinks. We're going to find out a lot. I think you're going to find that Bobby is a very rational guy. I found him to be very rational. No, nothing, you're not going to lose the polio vaccine. That's not going to happen.
So, RFK Jr. also said yesterday that he, too, is all for the polio vaccine as he tries to sell his MAHA movement, the Make America Healthy Again. And it's been gaining ground with folks. But let me remind everyone that long before him, MAHA was already Michelle Makes America Healthy. Okay? That's what she was doing when she was first lady. So it's not an unknown concept.
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
So,
now he's out there saying this. But do you actually believe anything he says? Tell the truth. I mean, they overturned Roe v. Wade. He said he wasn't going to put anybody in who back to Project 2025. A lot of people that he's put into this new administration believe that stuff. He said that grocery prices would magically come down. He already admitted that they can't very easily come down. Yeah. Remember when during COVID, he said, no masks, you don't need masks. That was also BS. He attacked Dr. Fauci, who was really trying to help everybody. Yeah. He pushed deworming medication for horses on us. And the worst, the pièce de résistance, as they say, is he sent COVID tests to Putin.
Yes. Yeah.
That really ticked me off.
When we really needed them here.
We needed them here. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, do you actually believe this man?
No. So, I'm no RFK fan. I don't like the vaccine skepticism that he's pushed, but I keep being surprised by how many girlfriends of mine I talk to are kind of interested in what he's saying, not at all on vaccines, but on food in America. Yeah. And what they point to, and we've all said this, we know those of us who've gotten to travel, you go to Europe, you eat the same food, it doesn't have the same additives, preservatives, oils, sugars that we have here. We have a system where people are just creating food and selling it to us and marketing to us that's so bad for our bodies. If he could narrowly focus on trying to have access to healthier, better quality food, which is part of preventative care.
Can I interrupt you? If you have the healthiest food and you haven't gotten the polio vaccine, you will still get it. Well, these are two thoughts that I can hold in my head at the same time.
Exactly,
but he's also proposing various pullbacks on vaccines
to medical doctors and scientists.
Absolutely.
But if he wants to narrowly have a focus on food in this country, it's an issue that resonates and it spans political lines.
And on that, and because one of the things that will help that is when you deregulate things. Yes, that's what gets stuff put in food. Yeah, that's what gets stuff poured in the water. That's right. You must, and you're absolutely right, Alyssa, when you say, narrow it down. Let's find out, because it is because of deregulation they can put Manzasiki, Makasakasaki, what's later
things you can't read in the labels
in your food. And if you can't read it, you should not be eating it.
Right. Yes. Right. Well, this issue and what you're touching on.
Yes. Looking at JF Kennedy, we could see what he's doing. He has been appointed by Trump as in charge of human health services, and the women in the view did not find that funny because he doesn't even have a health degree. How can they put him in such a position, which is a very critical position? You talk about the wellness and health. So the women in the views were saying that he's not even the one who started it. Talking about wellness and health, Michelle Obama, that was her platform. That she was so big on it, and she used it so well. So JF Kennedy should not just come and make like he's the one of it. He's the one who have made it and is making it so big. So the women in the view didn't even accept what they say, that now According to Jeff Kennedy is accepting that they believe in vaccine for polio. They can take that. And President Donald Trump to say he believes for vaccine. So, but they fail to understand that Jeff Kennedy is the one who was against vaccine. He believed that autism is caused by certain vaccines that are given to the children. So they asked him that question, but he refused to answer the question. So the women in the views were so worried that if someone refused to answer the very serious question like that, it means that his mindset has not changed. So why would they carry such a person and keep such a person? So according to the women in the view, that was not a good position to give it to Jeff Kennedy. They have to do something with that. So basically, we see Trump to support him. Although Trump was the one who refused to listen from Dr. Fauci, Trump is that same person who said that they don't believe in wearing masks during COVID. So all those things. So the women in the view said this were just two people who didn't know about health. That's why he went and put Jeff Kennedy. But one of the ladies who is a Republican, tried to say no, even though he's there as a person of the healthcare, but they'll have specialists, doctors that will be there that he cannot make any decision because they will go against him. So it's just that they figure out, but there are people that will be directing what to do, who are specialized doctors, who have the degree and qualified. So basically, everybody was just saying their own, and everybody have their own that we see. Basically, the women in the views, all in all they say that they know one believe in what he was saying, and they don't even want to hear what he was saying. All they want is that President Donald Trump could have selected the right person. So they went against President Donald Trump. Some of the women in the views say that President Donald Trump is claiming the people that he put were only those people who said that he was not going to put them there. It was just people that who refused that he said during 2025, Project 2025. He refused that he didn't support Project 2025. But everybody he put there are people who are supporting Project 2025. We all know Project 2025 that if he has to pass it, many things will happen. Women will lose their right. Children will suffer when they go to school. There's no school lunch. Actually, some people cannot even provide food for their children. Talking about vaccine, was I'm a victim of not taking vaccine when I was born. I was born in a small village in Africa called Muya, which is in the southwest of Cameroon. Cameroon is in the West Africa. When I always talk about Cameroon, people say, where's Cameroon? Where's Cameroon? Cameroon is in West Africa. Cameroon is closer to Nigeria. If you don't know about Cameroon, it's closer to Nigeria. It's in the, it's already around where Ghana is, but it's more closer to Nigeria. So basically, when I was born in Cameroon, in the southwest, it's a small city called Moyan. My mom said, and that was in the 80s. My mom went to the hospital and she said that particular vaccine, no, my mom don't know the name of the vaccine. But you know, when little children born in a small city, all of them, they will give them vaccine. Actually, that will prevent them not to get sick, which it did work. That's why some people say they don't vaccine their children and they are fine. But not every baby is the same. Some baby need those vaccines and they'll be so sick. So I believe in vaccine much vaccine. So I was one of those babies that were not privileged because when they did vaccine me when I went home, okay, they promised my mom to come back later and get it. That the hospital was going to, they were out of it. But it was a nearby city that my mom could have just, something you're just ignorant, you don't really know the benefit. That's why healthcare education is very necessary, even to go to the villages, the city, to preach to women. It needs to be preached upon because most children that don't have to be sick. Sometimes infant mortality is much because of that. Also, but thank God I did not die. And once I became so serious. So because I was not vaccinated at that time, I contacted tuberculosis. Don't ask me for more. Because I knew I was fragile, my immune system, everything. But I believe they could have given me that vaccine as they give other children around that time, my age, when I was born. Because some people would debate with me why other people they didn't get it. I was a different baby. I was different. So that's what happened. So my mom could not even provide. She didn't go back there. Ignorance does it. My mama is a lovable person. Very lovable, very caring, very she's the best mother anybody could ask. Even she's the best mother that I could ever ask for. She's a wonderful person, but she was ignorant. She was not educated in that area, as I said again. So my mama did not go, and I became so sick. I contacted tuberculosis. I had this cough that when I cough, you cannot hear my voice according to what she said. You hear my voice, it used to be. That was like 4 months. So after the baby, I'm trying to cough. So basically, it was cured, but it affected my spinal cord, which I had scoliosis as a child. So scoliosis is a curve. Mine is a curve on my left. Then from that, it made my one leg is shorter. My left leg is my left. My left leg is longer. My right leg is shorter. So sometimes you go and explain to the doctors. Sometimes medicine has not proven everything. Don't doubt me. Medicine is very powerful. Medicine, God gives knowledge to human beings to create that medicine, but they don't know all. The supernatural is God, because sometimes when I even go to the hospital, I'm telling them my story. They will tell me they don't understand how. So but that's what happened. So I put on braces for a very long time on my leg. I used to walk like an animal. I have to support my hand on my leg. So I walked like that for a long time. When I was like going to primary school, and I was going to middle school. Middle school would be like 8 years, 9 years, about to enter middle school. So I say in middle school now, I could not more, that's why I got much better in middle school. Because I was being provided a brace, and I started putting on that brace. That brace was it will be a video for another time. Let me know. But I just want to say how vaccine is very necessary. So those men should better allow people to vaccine their children. It's a necessity. It's a must, because I put on that brace. I struggled. It has been a struggle, but thank God all is well. So no child, you can be prevented. Vaccine is a necessity. So thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and share the video. God bless you.